Alrighty mates, welcome back, and in this video I want to show you guys the spread operator. Now the spread operator is actually kind of confusing just to kind of explain, so instead what I want to do is just get right into the examples, because once you see it you're going to see how useful it is and kind of how awesome it is too. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a function, and this function is just going to take in three numbers and add them all together. So add numbers. So I'll say A, B, C, which are going to be three different numbers, and we just, actually let's just not even return them, let's just log them out. So A plus B plus 3, or plus C, embarrassing. Alright, so let's say that I have an array of numbers called nums, and this is equal to, I'll say 3, 4, and 5. Now anytime I want to use this function with these array elements, I mean, we know what to do. We go nums, that would be 0, and then let me do it the long way first. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Oh my god. This is a pain in the butt already. So let me run this and check it out. We get 12. But I mean, just looking at this, there has to be an easier way of kind of taking all these and throwing them right in there. I mean, why do we have to use all this stupid syntax right there? Well, before we couldn't. We had to do it the long way, the way I just did. But now with ES6, it allows us to do that using the spread operator. So anytime we want to use a spread operator, or in other words, expand an expression or an array, we just use 3 dots and then the name of the array. So what this does is, instead of treating this as an entire array, it kind of splits it up into 3 parameters that we can throw inside a function. So now if I refresh this, you can see that we still get 12. And let me just change this to something else to show you guys that it did indeed work. 14. So isn't this syntax a whole lot easier? I think so. So again, anytime you want to use the spread operator, just have 3 dots and then the name of the expression or the array that you want to spread out. Now, in addition to just kind of taking array elements and throwing them into functions, you can also do something like this. So say you had an array of meats, and this of course was equal to the 2 best meats in the world, which were bacon and ham. And then you had another array called, I don't know, food. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to take this array, which consisted of apples and then kiwi and then rice, and you actually wanted to make a brand new array. So let me just actually console log this out. Alright, so what I want to do is I actually want to make a new array, or let's say that I just wanted to take these meats and add them to my food array, but I wanted to add them right after apples. So I wanted apples, bacon, ham, kiwi, rice. But what am I going to have to do? I'm probably going to have to like slice and then push. I don't know. Let me think about this. I'm probably going to have to iterate through food, and then after I get to the 0th element, I'm going to... Alright. There has to be an easier way that I can just join these 2 arrays together, right? Well, believe it or not, there is. So anytime you want to take elements from one array and throw them into another one to pretty much make a brand new array, all you have to do is this. After apples, just go ahead and spread out meats, and that's it. That's all you need to do. So what this does is it takes these elements and it combines them with these elements, and then we get the result: apples, bacon, ham, kiwi, rice. So how easier is this, rather than, you know, iterating through and then iterating through this and adding each element and then tacking on these ones using like push or something? I mean, all we have to do is pretty much spread it out and plop them in. So that's what the spread operator is. Basically a way to take a JavaScript expression, which is most of the time an array, spread it out into individual elements, and then we can use it however we'd like. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.